How do we want to change Phoenix? I added a Gigantha, which we did not have last time. Swapped Angers to Brotherhood's End. There are no double pip cards in the main deck because there's no Temporal Trespass in Arena. It's really awkward. You get Gigantha for game ones when you don't really need it as much, and then you lose access to it when you bring in Crackling Drakes. It half makes me wonder if you want your like flex threat to not be Crackling Drake, but yeah, you lose it post board anyways. Yeah, I'm not like convinced it's worth it, to be clear. But we're trying it out. We're trying it out. Drake is pretty good. Yeah, I have a Fable. I feel like the era of Fable in Phoenix might be behind us. I feel like the era of Fable in Phoenix might be behind us. Now that you have eidetic memory, but it's really weird because obviously it works really well with memory. But yeah, it's good. It's good with Prof, but it's also like redundant with Prof. Yeah, in the matchups where you want End or Ashiok, you don't need Gigantha. I agree with that. What else an Explorer? It's not like pretty good. It's the best hate in the mirror. Is it Charm of Consideration? Nah, that card's just too weak. It does 3 perfectly fine things and does all of them mediocrely. Prismari Command. Yeah, we have one in the sideboard. I don't think you can fit it in the main deck nowadays. The way the deck's built. Maybe you could play like one less removal spell. It feels like the removal spells are really good in the arena meta. Or meta. Maybe you have a second torch. Torch is so nice. I'm just gonna play this. I want to see how this Gigantha performs. If it actually matters. Or if it's just like an emotional support elk. Peruga. God fucking damn it. I'm so fed up of playing against Quintorius any moment. Like, literally the moment I queue up Phoenix, I get instantly paired against Quintorius. And it is driving me crazy. It is driving me actually crazy. I am losing my mind. Every time, without fail. Oh my god. Going feral. Just incapable of being paired against anything else. A torch. Torch being face up is potentially awkward, but like, it's pretty hard to turn this down, right? Helps a bit. Shredder, you love to see it. Okay. Run it out. We're probably just going to spell pierce their removal spell and get our loot and feel happy about that. Yeah, I think I just have to spell pierce this. I have a torch for Quintorius anyway. I need to get my looting going and get my threat developed. I don't think I'm allowed to, like, vibe. Yep. Get a land. Yeah, even if I didn't have the torch. Yeah, probably right about that. 16 yard. They could get memory down this turn and then like set up a cruise next turn. Oh, if they have Carnosaur, if they have the dinosaur, I kind of want to have double interaction open. The Connive card? I don't get a Connive card from Profts, right? Well, if I pierce my own profts, that doesn't sound most thrilling. Oh, smile. Indeed, indeed. Well, we get to save this torch, so that's nice. That's good for me. Now I get to cruise and have a 6-power critter. Very nice. There's our Phoenix. It's not lethal, right? Not quite. It would be 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I guess we're chilling for one more turn. We go for my connive trigger. I might want to be able to kill Carnosaur though, the trigger on the stack. I maybe should have played a red source if that's the case. Maybe the Carnosaur just doesn't matter. I guess it kind of matters. Yeah, it matters. Okay, let's get in. Yeah, I might lose this game because I didn't play out another red source, because now I can't kill Carnosaur. What? I can't kill Carnosaur plus Quint. Okay. 4 cards. I find an impersonator. Do I not get to interact with this trigger? That's crazy. Whatever. They're running all the impersonators out of their deck, right? There's a Phoenix in my yard now too. Well, there's so many Gyrudas. What the fuck? Oh, is their plan to try and deck me? Do I have to kill this Gyruda? How many things do they have left? Can they still Quint me? Do I have to wait until such a point as they can no longer Quintorius kill? We have to like wait for them to run clones out of their deck and then we kill the Gyruda? Okay, they're just copying Carnosaur instead anyway. Cool. They hit a Quint. We get to torch the Quint. And then we kill them. Presumably. I assume that's what happens here. Maybe I'm wrong. They can't, like, actually deck me at this point anymore. Maybe. Maybe they can. Maybe I'm just really silly. No, Tanuki. That's a brick. Nice. They're dead. We actually did it. We did the impossible, chat. We won an entire game against Quintorius. An entire game. Stunning, really. Phyllis. Yep. An entire game. Wow. Let's bring in some disputes, I guess. Negate. Ether Gust. Maybe Fable, weirdly. What a match. Lightning Axe does interact with Gyruda, but it also seems hideous. They don't have Dromaker in their deck because it's not legal in this format, so I believe I just want to remove that card. Ashiok, it doesn't interact with Discover. I guess it could like turbocharge our deck. It doesn't seem super likely. Maybe an axe or two is still fine to trip up Carnosaur. Get Phoenixes in the bin. What was Blue Sun's Twilight for? It's pretty good against the Rakdos mid-range decks. Like Shoulder style decks. It's very good against Ensoul. Good against small creatures. I don't know if I'm still meant to be playing it. It might be a relic of times gone by. I've had good experiences with it in the past. Bittermean wants to slam the Shredder to try and kill them. Bittermean wants to wait on the Shredder so it doesn't just instantly die. And we can like pierce a ramp spell. Yeah, definitely counter that. Am I casting this Consider now? I'm probably holding... Am I holding open Mystical Dispute? What does Mystical Dispute hit? Because I could save this for the Shredder. Trigger it. It's not clear what Mystical Dispute really hits. I guess I really want... Yeah, I more mean next turn, what it hits next turn. I think the thing is, I really want this Shredder to have a 4th toughness. So it can't, like, get shot down by a Carnosaur. So I really need to be able to trigger it right now. Am I ever going to need this 3rd dispute? I assume not, and I do need to kill them. So keeping proactive things is good. Oh, that's pretty proactive. I think that's good, but I'm not sure. If they just kill my Shredder, it's a little awkward. If they don't, it speeds up my clock a bunch, though. All right, now I could just consider for the Shredder trigger, worth like a lot of extra damage here. And then I have Dispute open to counter the clone when they Quintorius. I might need the Shredder as a backup threat for if things go wrong. It's very unlikely I need 2 Picklock Pranksters. Nope. Isn't this matchup super free? No, this matchup is horrendous. You just don't have many good ways of interacting with them. And the games where you don't have early Shredder, you're really bad at pressuring them. They also have a lot of answers to early Shredder. In like leyline bindings and stuff like that. And then post-board, they get Fort Distortion, which is a nightmare. The matchup, in my experience, has been pretty tough. I have not enjoyed playing this matchup at all. Yeah, their deck is being really bad, which does happen sometimes. So my concern if I free the Fae here is they could untap and go Quintorius with Mystical Dispute backup. You just free, maybe I'm meant to. This might be bad. Might be giving them too much time. No, they can play Dispute. Dispute is Karuga compatible. It costs 3, even if it costs 1. Dinosaur, oh my god, I'm like maximum punished. Oh my god. It's fine. I think they're dead next turn anyway, right? Alright, let's just go ahead and count. Oh, didn't come back. Yeah, they have Cavern on Dino, but we have Dispute for the clone, so it's fine. Well, hope these removal spells are good, I guess. That's not like the most encouraging. Oh. See. Do I care about that one? I assume countering a Spectral Sailor would be very aggressive. Like, if we kill this, though, they can't necessarily counter our Shredder, so we probably should, right? Yeah, also they could Curious Obsession us. Yeah, let's just do this. Now the free mana counterspell can't hit Shredder. Whoa! Main deck invasion! This is crazy. If they hit our Phoenix, it just kind of loses all its text, right? It just, like, we're just never casting it. For 6 mana. I think this is going to come down to whether they can answer my Shredder. If they, like, take a non-Shredder card. Who knows? Who knows? I've played against Spirits in forever. It does seem like it should be decent for us. Hey, Skura. Prophet has been treating me great. That card is a banger. Very impressive. Okay. Annoying. I might just end up impulsing that, honestly. Just to stop them attacking this invasion. Oh, another Shredder. Or I could play another Shredder. The problem with playing another Shredder is if they kill it, they get to swing at this. And also they might get to hold open interaction and stuff on future turns. This card's pretty great, though. Oh, if they have a Lord, they get to hit this, which would suck. Maybe I'm meant to take Consider for my Treasure Cruise then. Yeah. I should probably do it now because we could hit a Phoenix. I could just mill that, but I guess I don't have anything to do with my mana next turn and can just cast it instead. 3, 4, 5. Maybe this is overly aggressive. Hey, kind of rewarded, I guess. Now we can start growing this token we get off the Skyclave. 5 in yard. Do they play Spell Pierce? I'd like to be able to get down this tap land if I brick those, like, part of the thing, right? They Spell Pierce this, maybe I just get to cruise. Okay. Didn't get Spell Quellered of note. That was pretty nice for me. Slightly worried this invasion is going to flip soon. I guess it's going to, like, play a couple threats here or something. What? Excuse me? That wasn't what I was expecting. Crazy. They're like mid-range spirits. That probably makes the matchup quite a bit tougher, right? If they're mid-rangey. My deck does seem mid. I kind of want to Ottawa this to, like, crack the array. And hope they don't have a protection thing. These no rattle chains. They might, like, crack this array to protect Wemperor here. Okay, so they get an indestructible creature to protect Wemperor. That makes sense. We have 6 in yards. This is going to be number 7, and then next turn we can cruise. Make this token very large. Amusingly, the Gigantha might actually be good this game. Right? Considering these ground critters they have going on. Right, next time we get to cruise. Hopefully resolves, make our critter a 6/6. What a card. I love my emotional support elk. Just vibing over here, keeping me company. Rude. Okay, so much for this memory. Good apparition. Anyway, now we get to draw a lot of cards. Hopefully that will fix a lot of things. Picklock Prankster's not bad, right? Also, I could play out a land here before doing this so that they can't do the mana leak thing on it. The spirit mana leak. Resolving this free the phase is pretty important. Oh, Lightning Axe or Consider. I mean, Lightning Axe kill the 4/4, then the 3/3 gets to attack. Makes this board a lot less scary. Probably pretty good. Buys me a lot of time. And then I think I want to attack Wemperor, right? If they double block, we just trade with Apparition or Mutable. I don't know, the 3/3 is keeping things at bay, but a 1/3 also keeps things at bay. Seems good. Big Mole. Is someone playing that in Explorer? What even is it? It's like an 8/4 or something? Something ridiculous. I believe I want to kill the token, actually. The Mutable benefits from their Typal stuff, but this has Vigilance, which means it gets to play double duty, and it doesn't cost them mana. I think the Vigilance is actually more relevant than the Spiritness at the moment. We'll see if that's actually true, but... Oh, I could have resolved a cruise there instead. Having the Prankster down so nice for pressuring this Emperor, though. Okay. I mean, this is fine. Oh, I guess it's not fine. We have to, like, chump block. Annoying. I believe you can delve 9 cards still, yeah. Do I have to chump block? I might have to chump block. And then next turn I can kill Emperor with Phoenix. Turn after I can start cruising and do some stuff. Like, this denies 2 +1/+1 counters. This thing's just not going to be able to block anymore once this thing flips, right? I might as well, like, get in a block. Oh my god. What a draw. What a draw. We have 7 in yard, so I get to cruise and then Phoenix. And maybe I draw an axe, and that, like, makes life really easy. Oh yes. Very good draws. Alright. Kill this apparition. Discard the Phoenix. Ah, my scream. Another Phoenix. Do I want that? Not like desperately, but it's kind of fine. Uncertain. I have like one here I can cast anyway. I really want to find cruises and free the phase. I guess not. Question mark. Such a good rattle chains. Alright, we attack Wemperor. They get to block and save Wemperor, I assume? Yep. Very annoying. So now Wemperor's not going to die for ages. I might actually lose this game. They're pushing in a lot of damage soon. And the creatures are going to get very large and very in charge. They played around a removal spell. That is a relief, at least. I have to play a defensive Gigantha to stop them swinging. Stop them growing their creatures so much. Honestly think that might be the line. Want to buy Treasure Cruise? Yeah, we have the Cruise. I could go for it. A bit of me just wants to play out a 5/5. It just blocks... I guess it doesn't block this Mutavault, but it blocks these two and stops them growing. I guess Cruise could get back Phoenix if we're lucky. It's a 5-mana Cruise. It could work out. I don't know. I'm a little bit nervous, but I guess we go for it. Yeah. Oh, this doesn't even deal free anymore for the apparition, and we don't get our Phoenix back. Yeah, this was always the risk, right? This was always the risk of going for this line. Very, very risky line. Maybe I should have just played the Gigantha and waited a turn. Problem with spending this now is we just don't even get our Phoenix back, and we're so far away from ever doing it. Yeah. I should just play the Gigantha. Misplayed that pretty badly, I think. Got greedy. Listened to chat. Always a mistake. No better than to listen to chat. I don't think I can win this game anymore. This Wandering Emperor has been doing a lot of work. I mean, these invasions have been doing a lot of work too. Stealing my Phoenix. Okay, that is the best possible, I suppose. I don't know if it's going to be good enough, but I could get back a removal spell and kill this apparition, and that buys me the most time. Or I could get back a cantrip to keep digging. I probably need to kill this apparition, realistically. Adding this steam vents. Gets me a 2/2 and it gets me a Phoenix back. Oh no, they probably sack this, but that's also good. That gets that out of the way, which is nice. We get a Phoenix. I have to just kill this Wemperor, maybe. I lose to a lot of cards then, but like... I don't really stick around any longer either. Alright. Maybe the hand sucks. Or maybe we die. Ooh. Wonder if we could have won that one if I played the Gigantha out instead. I'm Wandering Emperor did a lot of work. Alright, so the scary thing is, now, like, I think game 1 is meant to be the one we win, right? It's gonna be a lot harder in the sideboard games, I imagine. They're gonna have Rest in Peace. Pretty spooky card. They weren't any good. It feels like the 2/2 lines up really poorly against their creature sizing once they have like a Wemperor going. Maybe it's reasonable. What else do I want to cut? Well, these cards seem pretty nice. I don't really want to trim Phoenixes. It's like bad into Rip, but and Wempro to an extent, but feels like our deck is going to lose a lot more of its angles of attack without Phoenixes. 2 more cards. I think one torch. It kills the little creatures. It finishes off Wemperor as well. Maybe I trim on axes. Axes, like, their creatures don't get that large, and Axe is really awkward into Rattle Chains. And pretty awkward if there's a rip in play. Alright, let's try this. I think on the draw I might keep this, but on the play I probably have to mulligan. Well, I'm gonna keep this. I believe I'm gonna play Storm-Carved Coastal Monks. I really want to play the Shredder on 2. Before they can Skyclave it easily. Make sure we get a trigger or 2. Yeah, they mulliganed as well. Always a relief. Wanderer, okay. Play out the Shredder. Means it doesn't get disputed, which is nice. I mean, we can still double cantrip here to trigger our Shredder, so that's fine. That's pretty good though, obviously. Fiery Impulse. Do I want to just kill this Wanderer? Just, I'm worried if they apparition me, then they get to swing at the invasion. I kind of just want to keep that board clear, you know? If I wait on this, I might find a Phoenix off this Slight and be able to return it. We'll dispute Treasure Cruise. Dispute's very good against them. I kind of just want to take a cruise and assume that will be good at some point. Pool of Storm Dragons. I could just resolve this opt now, or I could save it and just play a tap land. That's also fine. Alright, might as well attack. No haste creatures, and they can't Whimper me here. Wedding announcement. Okay, that card seems terrifying. This could be a good opportunity to resolve the Consider, or we could try and double spell for our Shredder trigger. Yeah. There we go. Nice. Well, awkward. Another Shredder would be nice, but I really want to hit my land drop this turn. If I discard this and hit an untapped land, it's like kind of phenomenal for me though, right? Pretty greedy. Having second Shredder down though. 4, 5, 6. The thing is, if I hit untapped land, I get to cruise. So hitting untapped land is already so good for me that I don't think I need to play towards it, right? Alright, playing defense here, protect the Gobblekin. That is a Mausoleum Wanderer, sure. Ooh, I got a trigger. Very nice. Well, I guess I'm discarding this torch. I can't complain about a second cruise, and I already know one of my cruises is on the bottom of my library, so. I don't really want to get rid of another one. All right, we found a Phoenix. We get to return it this turn. Very nice. We find another Phoenix. Consider or Lightning Axe. Believe Lightning Axe with this cruise in hand. And then I think I'm just going to fire off the Free the Fae. I don't really care if they Mausoleum Wanderer this. Cool. Back our two Phoenixes. Goblin is very well defended. Obviously at some point we need to kill them, but for now I just want to protect this and not run things into Emperor, especially whilst we have our engine spinning. We're like drawing lots of cards here. I'm not really in any rush, I feel like. So push damage. All right, wedding announcement has ultimated. Very good, very good. Scared of rattle chains. Kind of want to respect it if I can, I guess. And just like hold open my removal. Oh boy, that's a good one. I don't know if I'm just meant to cast that one. Kind of want to actually cruise so I can fill my hand up so I have things to connive away quite happily. I guess it like awkwardly makes this impulse maybe not online, but discard the land. I'm probably going to draw one. I've already played my land this turn. Crofts, Eidetic, Memory, well. Sure, let's just get that online. I want to just grow a big Picklock Prankster? Yeah, I think so. Get a big Vigilance creature going. Alright, that worked out. On the draw now, which is going to be a lot harder. Do I need Spell Pierce to stop myself from dying to Invasion when I'm on the draw? Invasion's pretty terrifying. Yeah, they seem to have a lot of Pierce targets. I think I agree. Is this too many Mystical Disputes, considering all those cards are white cards? Like, the blue cards do matter, but I might want to trim one. Maybe two. Maybe another Slight. But Lightning Axe is so embarrassing against Mausoleum Wanderer. This card good? This might be too low on Mystical Disputes, but I think weirdly, like, a lot of their blue cards don't matter as much. They haven't even shown us that much counter magic. Like, I don't know. Well, we're definitely keeping this. And seems exceptional. Has the Spell Pierce we need. Has a removal spell. Very appealing. Just letting that resolve, because I want to be able to pierce Gobblekin. Dream Phantom. I might Mystical Dispute that. Honestly. Then we get to Torch, Hold Open, Consider. Hopefully they don't spell Queller my Consider in their end step. They haven't shown a spell Queller yet, but it's 100% in their deck, right? No chance they aren't playing that card. Well, ding, ding, ding. All right, got this down. Yeah. Very nice. Loot away this Phoenix. Get rid of that land. All right, do I want to kill... I don't want to kill this. That's ridiculous. Do I want to hold back this to block against Gobblekin? There's like a lot of damage to pass up on. It's kind of annoying that if I attack and they go land Wemp, I'm pretty sad, but... 5 damage is just so much damage. Yeah, I can't pass up on 5 damage. I agree. So much. Mausoleum Wanderer, sure. Acceptable. I assume I want to go Shredder Impulse almost. I don't know, maybe I'm just meant to Drake. Maybe not going Drake is too cute. But Shredder Impulse gets me a lot of loots. I'm worried about Mystical Dispute on my Drake. Yeah, Shredder Impulse does seem nice. I want to play out this land for Mystical Dispute and the Spirit Counterspell. They can't counter the Shredder. It means I'm like guaranteed discarding whatever cards I hit if they're not Treasure Cruise. And it means I like might have to discard this Drake, and that would be awkward, but it's kind of appealing. Also, No More Lies as well. Another reason to do this. We haven't seen, but plausibly in their deck. Yeah, I think I would keep Treasure Cruise over Crackling Drake, but basically anything else is just worse than the Drake. Oh, rid of this. Get rid of this. I believe I would like to split up my counters and put them on this Shredder, even if it means I'm not hitting them for as much damage this turn. Diversify my threats a bit. They play a Spectral Sailor. This is going to be so wild if we win. Like, get slaughtered game 1 and then win both post-board games very trivially. You know, just very normal for Phoenix already. If they Iganjo me, I just don't care. So that's their whole turn. Pretty easy block. Alright, they're probably gonna counter this, and I'll be a bit sad. That's fine. Is it fine? Maybe it's not fine. Maybe I just look for a cruise. Might be better than the Drake. Hot take. I think this Picklock Prankster might be better than the Drake. So I guess I'm just gonna haul my Drake into whatever they have in hand. Oh yeah? Oh, Phoenix! Phoenix, baby! Oh, I love this deck. I'm just gonna play this deck forever. I'm sorry, I tried playing other decks in this format. I really gave it like a good effort. I don't know how to play anything other than Phoenix, like... Yeah. Seems fine. No! Oh my god. This is the one downside to playing Phoenix every day for the rest of my life. Is I'm going to be so upset every time my opponent shows me a Karuga and I'm like, yeah, I fucking guess. I guess so. I guess it's the stone unwinnables. Why not? Why not? This isn't quite standard Cali, but I already have a cruise. But also, like, neither of those other cards really do anything, I guess. Maybe consider kinda does things. Maybe consider kinda does things, I don't know. So weird deranged play. I could get this Picklock Prankster in play in case my cruise draws me into a Profts next turn. Seems a bit niche. Oh, that's probably better. It's gonna be sad if they kill it. Also, I don't believe I'm allowed to wait around on this because I'm gonna be doing this stuff next turn and I want to have interaction open if I can. Alright, shred it down. Cool, cool, cool. Six in yards, we can lead on this. Very good card, obviously. Love to torch some towers. Better. Obviously, I have to have torch open this turn. That's pretty non-optional. Is it? Maybe zero respect. They could go like Tanuki is the thing. Tanuki, untap land, Quint. That's asking a lot though. Right? I do have to kill them. Also, just casting this, they can Carnosaur it, but fine. It would have to be Tanuki, untap land, Quint. That's like the only thing that gets me. Obviously, they could have it. And that would suck. But they're on 20. I have to kill them at some point. I don't believe I'm allowed to wait around here and do nothing. So, yep. Please don't do it. Like, holding open the torch, I get to answer the Quint, and then I just, like, die to their next threat because I'm not killing them. I think, yes! Yes! Amazing. We should be so lucky. Ooh. We should be so lucky. Quickly, we don't really have much else going on this turn. But, you know, details. So now we have a tough decision point where, like, to deploy some threats to pressure them, or we can hold open interaction for Carnosaur, but, like, again, we need to kill them. We're not allowed to wait around here doing nothing forever. We need to kill them. So. Like, ending this game, non-optional. Next time we can probably return this Phoenix, maybe? I don't know. We're not really very close to cruising, but hey, we'll figure it out. Maybe we end up like lightning axing our Picklock Prankster. Don't Carnosaur, don't Carnosaur, don't Carnosaur, don't fucking hell. Okay. Yeah. The problem is we could hold open double axe here to stop the Carnosaur from working, but then if the first thing they hit is Quint, we don't even keep them off it anyway, right? Maybe I should have still gone for it. I don't know. Can we actually kill them? If we do kill them, it involves profts, right? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We could still kill them next turn, eventually. The Spark double would counter the Quint if they find one? Top this even? Alright. Really want them to find a Quint here then. That would be like great. Nice. Counter that. And then we have to kill them. We have 7. There are a lot of roads that lead to Rome here, but I guess all of them start with this Picklock Prankster. And us getting phenomenally, staggeringly lucky. There's the profts that would probably have helped a lot. Well, probably would have helped a lot, but hey. I guess we're not like actual dead next turn. Maybe I should have kept that torch the shower in hand to make it less likely that we're actual dead next turn. Maybe. Hmm. 7, 8. I really don't want to discard this Free the Fae. Maybe I have to. This is 9 then, and then we just need 3 Phoenixes. But I don't know. This seems like bad. Guarding this. Yeah. Yep. Bell Pierce. Does that do anything? Maybe. Or I could just try and get lucky on the Phoenixes. I need to hit 2. It feels so unlikely that any of my interaction saves me here. But I guess I'm just like crossing my fingers, but do not get there, of course. Yep. Well, I have to hope they can't kill me. A lot of things that do kill me. Wow. That is not really one of them. God, we won that game? Oh my goodness. We're actually winning games against Karuga suddenly. This is crazy. Matchup still feels atrocious, to be clear. My opinion hasn't changed. But, you know, we take the W's. We're cracking the code. Yeah, just jam threats and, like, 0 respect them. Just be like, they have nothing. Why would they ever have anything? Why would they ever have anything, you know? 0 respecting them, yeah. Having, like, the single piece of interaction and then just hoping they never have a second threat. God, if we actually win 2 matches in a row against Quintorius, I'm just like never playing another deck in Explorer. Am I allowed to keep this? It doesn't have a Shredder. Fable's pretty good. It doesn't have any interaction. Am I not meant to keep 7s that don't have interaction or Shredder? Maybe I'm meant to log in this. I don't really know. Well, deck's perfect. Solved itself. Yes. I don't know how often it ends up countering the land searching. Maybe it's like somewhat often. Maybe it meant to have it in. That's interesting. Maybe on the play. I didn't really consider Ashiok for that specific purpose. I feel like that's a lot of mana to do that. Untapped of a God, everything's going my way today. This is incredible. Want to final land pretty badly. Maybe I was meant to opt there if I want to final land. Like, I know I'm just like bottoming anything that isn't land. I was probably meant to consider, I guess, because I know I'm bottoming anything that isn't land. That was pretty bad. I could hold open the gate for a ramp spell, but if they had it, they would have just cast it last turn. So I guess I would rather get my Shredder loot. Yeah, and if they had a binding, they would have cast it last turn as well. There's just nothing they could have in hand that I'm that likely to want to negate. And getting a Shredder loot is like pretty good, I think. Can confirm. I think I actually do want that land. Much as I also want a card in the yard. Pretty badly. Oh my god, this lava glide pathway, I am losing my mind. This was a dual land. I'd be feeling so much better right now. Have a Phoenix in play, they'd be on 15. Game would be easy. It'd just be over already. Instead, who knows? It's looking pretty good though. Am I allowed to Fable this turn and just make that my turn? The mana bonus from Fable is like pretty nice. Right? And I have Torch open for Quint. I guess they could go Ramp Spell into Carnosaur and that would suck. But we also, our hand does not interact with that presently, and I don't particularly want to dig for interaction for specifically that. Torching my Shredder to get Phoenix in play? Maybe it's meant to. I would have had Negate open. That's interesting. Yeah, maybe I was overvaluing the Torch. I was like, oh, this answers Quint, but Negate does that too. And getting the extra attacker in play would actually have been worth, like, kind of a lot, right? They'd then be on, like, 10 now. I guess they'd have traded a Shark, but would have been a lot of extra pressure. Alright, I'm just gonna do this. Since we get the Fable loots anyway. Consider is pretty good. I think. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I just end up discarding it anyway now. And look very silly. Yeah. I guess so. Oh boy. So much for returning Phoenix this turn, huh? This is a bit too spicy to pass up on. Mystical Dispute. That lets me counter a Carnosaur, actually. I could opt, though, before swinging, because if I find an untapped land, I still have Dispute open anyway. And it's worth a lot of damage between the Shredder trigger and the extra counters off the memory. Oh yeah, we got there. Unclear that we actually need this Prankster anymore with Cruise coming. It's pretty likely they're going to make me counter a thing in their turn. Like, good. Potentially. It's pretty likely I'm going to get to discard that to Shredder next turn. Oh, they're killing my Goblin Shaman. Oh, that sucks. That means I cannot dispute Carnosaur anymore. Yeah. I can dispute the clone, though. I wonder if I meant to kill the shark here. And put them to 11. And then I have, like, dispute open for a clone. So I would die to, like, Quintorius dispute. But also they would be super mega dead next turn. But also maybe they're super mega dead next turn anyway if they don't have a Leyline Binding, right? Because I have 2 Phoenixes. I think I just let this happen. Maybe it's bad to let it happen. But, like, I feel like with memory in play, they're just going to die next turn anyway if they don't kill me or answer the Shredder. Yeah. Okay. I mean, that's a chump blocker? Sure. Resolves. Or is it a chump blocker you have there, friend? Sure is. Faster recall is pretty good. If I do this, so I really want to have dispute open is the thing, but maybe it just doesn't matter. I don't know. At this point, I'm feeling like in a good enough spot that I kind of just want to keep loads of interaction open. Maybe that's just playing into their game plan. And I meant to pressure them more though. And then a bit of me wants to put the counters on the other Shredder. Because this is already going to kill them in 2 hits anyway. I need to be able to punch through this armadillo. Like, it's very plausible we just make 2 lethal Shredders next turn, even ignoring the fact we can bring back Phoenix. Okay. I think we're getting there. Double dispute protects against a lot. Yeah, they get to resolve this Carnosaur, but we just get to dispute the thing they find and then kill them. So, you know, easy. Get my loots. Put the fear into them, discard a torch. I guess I'll just negate the Quintorius. And keep the cheap spells? I don't know. Maybe I meant to double dispute the clone that they find, and then I get 2 more loots, and then I'm like way more likely to kill them. Oh my god, we did it. We beat Quintorius twice. We figured it out. We figured it out, y'all. That matchup feels really scary, and it was beating me up for the longest time, but like, I don't know. I guess they haven't fought distortioned me recently. In neither of those matches was I fought distortioned, and obviously that card's really scary. But it feels like I'm doing a better job of not playing scared against them. Figured it out a few months ago. I didn't play against Quintorius at the PT. Oh, did you? I think you might have.